Hello, and welcome. I am glad you're here. Take this moment to thank yourself for being here also. And settling in to the body, arriving now present in this beautiful space. As we allow the music and the flute, the sacred flute, to begin to bring us into a place of relaxation, sort of a dance, if you will, within our own selves. We're in this month's theme of the sacred dance. And this is week 3 of that theme. Moving toward the finale of that theme. And we've been learning to hear the music, and we've been learning that one of the most powerful ways to manifest what you really want in your life is to surrender the how, to let go of it. And this week we are moving with the flow. We're learning to hear the music, feel and trust the rhythm, and then to move with the flow of life. There is a divine plan, and yet it's not the kind, I don't think, that we were all taught. It would be that there's a specific plan for you, and God's got a plan for you, and all of the bad stuff that's happening is all of that working out. We do believe that ultimately, at least I do, I don't want to say we, I do believe that ultimately all things are working together for my highest good. And honestly, the best way for that to be brought to fruition is through moving with the flow, allowing life to flow to me, for me, through me, and ultimately as me. So welcome here, loved ones, dear friends. I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend this time with yourself and with me, wherever you are. Whether you're sitting quietly in your home, walking gently through the outdoors, maybe you're on a treadmill, if you are, be careful, or simply taking a sacred pause in the middle of your day. Know that this moment right now that you are in is enough. Today we're exploring a simple but what I believe is a life-changing practice, not forcing, not fixing, not figuring everything out, simply learning to flow. And as we begin, I'll invite you to receive a slow and gentle breath in. Let it go. And know that there's nothing to earn in this moment. Nothing that you need to accomplish. Nothing you need to prove. Simply receiving this breath. And gently releasing it. And again, breathing in. Feel the air entering your body. Notice the chest expanding. Notice the ribs widening, your belly softening, and slowly let it go. And one more time, receive a deep breath. And then exhale with ease. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your jaw to soften. Even let your forehead become smooth and gentle. Relax those tiny muscles around your eyes. Notice your hands. Can they soften just a little? Notice your feet. Feel them resting against the earth beneath you, or relaxing if you're in a supine lying down position. There's nowhere else we need to be. This present moment is our practice. And now, as your breathing settles into its natural rhythm, begin noticing the simple but powerful and beautiful miracle that breathing requires no effort. Really notice that you're not commanding each breath. Life is breathing you. Your heart continues beating. Your cells continue renewing themselves. Your body has been participating with life since the day you were born, and even before. Perhaps there's a wisdom here. Maybe life already knows how to live. And is it possible that your deepest work is not learning how to control life, but learning how to cooperate with life? And imagine now that you're standing at the edge of a beautiful mountain river. Yeah, it's early morning. The air is cool and fresh. There's a mist that rises gently from the surface of the water. And the sunlight begins to filter through the tall trees. And it starts creating golden ribbons across the flowing current. And you hear birds greeting the day. You smell pine, fresh earth, clean water. Take a moment to simply to be here. Notice the beauty. Notice the stillness. And notice the movement. Watch the river. It never stops moving. Yet it never seems to be in a hurry. The current doesn't argue with the rocks. It doesn't complain about the bends in its path. It's not frustrated because a fallen tree has changed its direction. The river simply responds. It adapts. It continues. Notice the intelligence within the movement of the river. Gentle, patient, unhurried, and yet strong. Now, as you're visualizing this river in all of its power, its gentleness, its flow, now ask yourself, how often have I mistaken hurry for wisdom? How often have I mistaken tension for strength? How often have I believed that gripping tighter would somehow make life work better? Now, don't answer these questions with your mind. Simply allow the question to settle into your heart. And maybe notice if there is any place in your body where you're holding unnecessary tension. Perhaps the shoulders or the stomach. Maybe it's being held in your chest, in your cheeks or your jaw. Without trying to force relaxation, simply bring a sense of kindness to that space. And imagine your breath flowing into that place. With every exhale, allow it to soften just a little more. Not perfect, just softer. Now imagine stepping into the river. The water is cool, refreshing, alive. It's moving gently around your feet, around your ankles, around your calves. And the current isn't trying to pull you away. It is simply inviting you to experience its movement, to remember what flow feels like. Now notice how the water moves around every obstacle without becoming upset. The water doesn't lose its nature simply because something appears in its path. It remains water. It remains itself, in spite of what's in its path. Can you remain yourself even when life changes directions? Receive another breath in. And exhale. And as you stand in this river, imagine placing one hand over your heart. Quietly ask yourself, where in my life am I pushing harder than I really need to? And as that question goes out to your heart, allow whatever comes to come. There's no wrong answer. Perhaps it's your work, maybe a relationship. Could be your expectations of yourself. Maybe it's an old story you've been carrying for years. Simply notice. And now ask another gentle question. What am I trying to control that isn't mine to control? Again, there's no need to solve anything, just notice. Remember, awareness always comes before freedom. What am I trying to control that isn't mine to control? Again, if an image comes to mind or a word, don't try to solve, just become aware. And now imagine gathering all of that striving, all of that gripping, all of that exhausting effort into your hands. See it there. Not as something bad, simply as something heavy. You've carried it long enough. Now gently lower your hands into the flowing river and watch the current receive it. Watch the water carry it downstream. Not because it doesn't matter, but because you no longer need to carry this weight in every moment. Take your time. Release it to the water, and then watch it disappear around the bend. And as you watch it go, notice how you feel much lighter. Your hands have become much lighter. Feel how much lighter your body feels. Notice the spaciousness that's beginning to open inside of you. Not because life has changed, but because your relationship with life has changed. Listen closely. The river seems to whisper something. Maybe it says, you don't have to force what already knows how to grow. Perhaps it says, you can trust the current. Maybe it reminds you that you were never separate from life. Or perhaps it says nothing at all. Sometimes silence is the deepest teaching. Receive another slow breath in. And as you breathe, notice your nervous system beginning to settle. Notice your heartbeat slowing, Notice your breathing becoming more and more effortless. Notice how the quieter your body becomes, the more clearly you can hear. This is why peace matters. Not because peaceful people avoid reality, but because peaceful people perceive reality more clearly. You see, a regulated nervous system hears rhythms that an anxious one cannot. Imagine now sitting beside the river. You don't need to move. You don't need to think. Simply watch the current. Every thought that appears, imagine placing it gently on a leaf and watch that leaf float downstream. Another thought appears, place it on another leaf. Watch it drift away. A worry, a memory, a plan, a regret, a hope. One by one, allow each thought to float peacefully away. You're not rejecting your thoughts. You are remembering that you are larger than your thoughts. The river keeps flowing, and so do you. Coming back to the breath. Become aware of your breathing once again. With each inhale, silently say, I receive. And with each exhale, silently say, I release. Again, I receive. I release. Now continue with that at your own pace. Breathing in, I receive. Breathing out, I release. Try that for a few moments. Now allow these words to settle gently into your heart. I do not need to force the river. I am learning to read it. Again, I do not need to force the river. I am learning to read it. And one more time. I do not need to force the river. I am learning to read it. Feel those words. Notice what happens inside of your body as you speak them. Perhaps something relaxes in you. Maybe something opens. Or perhaps something remembers. Imagine yourself standing once more in the river, and the river continues flowing, exactly as it always has. But something within you has shifted. You're no longer trying to control the current. You're becoming a participant in the current. There's a quiet confidence emerging. Not because you suddenly know what's going to happen next, but because you trust yourself to meet whatever comes. That is flow. Not certainty, trust. Not passivity, but participation. Not resignation, but responsiveness. I am learning to flow. I move with the flow. Gentle, effortless. Now, as we prepare to return, bring your awareness back to your body. Notice your feet. Notice your hands. Notice the gentle rhythm of your breathing. Feel the surface supporting you. Take another deep breath. And slowly let it go. And before we conclude completely, receive this blessing if you would. May you stop confusing tension with strength. May you discover the quiet intelligence already moving within your life. May your nervous system become gentle enough to hear what hurry has hidden. May you remember that the river has never been your enemy. It has always been your teacher. And as you move through the rest of this day, instead of asking, what should I make happen today? Perhaps ask a different question. What is life inviting now? Trust whatever answer begins to emerge. Move gently. Move courageously. Move with love. Because the sacred dance is not about perfect control. It has always been about wholehearted participation. So receive one final deep breath in. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Carry the rhythm of the river with you today as you move with flow. And I say to you, Namaste, Namaskar, Amitabha, Aho, Om, Ashe. So it is. Now go and make it a great dance, just because you can.